If you want to get more event signups, you want to get people more excited to come to your events, sign up to your events, and actually show up, I highly recommend this 4-week promotion strategy. This works for small churches, medium churches, large churches. Obviously, the larger the event, the more milestone the event. Easter, Christmas, you want more than that. But what I'll share with you today works for those events in smaller churches, but this will work for just about any event: VBS, cook-offs, block parties, back to school bashes, fall festivals, what's going on? Discipleship nows. This works for anything that you're doing at your church. You want a 4-week lead up, and I've honed this down into just the critical part that you need. So at the end of this video, I want you to know the 4-week plan. I'm going to show you just a quick one that I created here for you, copying our own SOPs and procedures that we do to help churches bring, we helped a church of 75 bring 150 people to their block party using exactly what I'm sharing with you today. So if that's something you want to watch, obviously keep watching. If we have not met before, my name is Justin Nava, founder of Nava Church Marketing, and I created this YouTube channel to help churches know what they need to do to be known. Because I believe the local church could make a greater impact if more people just knew that they existed. So I want to help your church be known, and one of the ways that I'm going to help you today is by promoting your events effectively, and just knowing what you have to plan for can help you obviously prepare more. And when you prepare more, a funny thing happens: God sends you more people. So I want to see that happen for you today. So like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you want more videos like this. And I'm not even subscribed to my own channel here, so let me hit subscribe. Boom, there we go. So I created this doc here, and I don't know if anyone's going to want this. I literally just copy pasted my stuff and I culled it down to the everyone needs to do this. There's some things in here that you could do extra, like press releases, setting up your Google ad grant campaign. That's got to be done way before, but I try to keep this to this. Every church can do this, no matter the event. And so we start with the pre-work. First of all, you have to know the details. I created a video a few weeks ago. I'll put a link down in the description of the Ultimate Church Event Planner. It's literally walking through my planner. You can take it for yourself. So you can go grab that. I'll put a link down below so you can watch the video and follow along with that. So know the details. In fact, let me say, watch the video in the description. And then know your timeline. If the deadline to sign up is 7 days before the event, you can't promote the event here. So, you want to make sure you know your timeline. When are the deadlines? When do you things need to be done? And then this is a huge ask, but I guarantee you your work will be better and you'll have a more fun time promoting this event if you go ahead and create your digital and print materials ahead of time. Go ahead and get your website updated with the event page. Go ahead and create your invite cards. Even though you're not handing them out for 2 weeks, create them now, more than 4 weeks out. Make sure you put the event up in Google, and then make sure you have your social media posts ready to go. Some of them you won't have ready, like some of the behind the scenes preparing work, taking pictures of Miss Clara hanging up decorations or something. You'll take that as it happens. But any of your announcement posts, photos from last year, you can go ahead and have those ready, what we call in the can, ready to go. So keeping it super simple, okay? Super simple. A lot of times what you're trying doesn't work because you're overcomplicating it. It's kind of like following Jesus. How many of us overcomplicate our walk in faith when it's like, nah, dude, Jesus did everything. All he's asking for you to do is obey. There's nothing else you can do, right? So I want to make this super simple. Do not overcomplicate this. And so 4 weeks out from the event, obviously, number one, most churches want to promote their church in service first. So go ahead and make that the number one thing. Do it 4 weeks before. You don't need to be promoting any later than this. Okay, 4 weeks before. You want to go beforehand, that's fine, but make sure you do that. And then immediately follow it up that week with an email marketing campaign. Just send one, maybe 2 emails, but just one email to your church because not everyone was at church. If you post it on social media, only a tenth of your congregation is going to see it. Okay. But email gives you that one-to-one dialogue with your church congregation. So you want to make sure you use email. That's your first and best follow-up after the church announcement. And if you announce it in church first, I love to follow up that email with, in case you missed it, special event announced at church that you might have missed. So make sure you hammer that email. And for a lot of churches, a church of 150, you probably got 400 people on your email marketing list. So that's 400 people that you can make that announcement to. What's the math? 250 more that weren't in service on Sunday. 3 weeks before the event, go ahead and start your social media teasers. Okay. You could also do this 4 weeks before, but I don't want to overwork you. Okay. So social media, you're going to get more people outside of your church, hopefully. So you want to make sure your church is ready. And then once they're signed up and then you start promoting it on social media, they can hype you up. So they're not signing up themselves, hopefully, but they're hyping it up like they've already signed up. So instead of, oh, can't wait to sign up, you get, oh, I'm super excited for this. I already signed up. Jonah's really looking forward to this, So I like to start with the church first and then move into social media where they can help you promote it and validate the idea that like, hey, this is something we're excited for. 2 weeks before, that's when you really get heavy. Number one, any community outreach you're going to do, go ahead and start doing that now. Okay. When people are not part of your organization, but they're kind of familiar with you, they're not going to really plan too far out ahead. So 2 weeks is about as far as you want to go for this, unless you really just need some advanced prep time. So go ahead and do your door knockers, do your flyers, do your handouts, do your radio ads, do your yard signs. This is a great time. The exception, of course, is Easter. You want to do yard signs before that. But this is a great time to start getting your stuff out in the community. And bonus tip, if you actually plan your event to happen 2 weeks after a local market where you can have a booth, that's a great way to get people to really connect with you and start that relationship discipleship journey with you. All right. Make a personal invite on social, make a video from the pastor. Hey, if you want to have some fun with your kids on Friday night, October, whatever, we've got our fall festival. We're going to have this, and this, and we'd love to have you. The only thing we ask is that you comment down below that you're coming so we can just have enough candy for everyone. I've never been to a trunk or treat or a fall festival where a church ran out of candy, but that's just a good way to get people like, yeah, we're going to be there. Make that personal invite, put $50 behind it. You'll reach thousands of people in your community. And that's just a real easy, cheap way to really get the word out about this. A personal invite from the pastor, a leader, or someone to do that. Make it super simple. You don't have to complicate it. And then that's, again, leading into number 3 is just put some ad dollars behind it. Go ahead and put some money behind it. Stop playing the algorithm game. Stop praying and hoping on the algorithm. God can work in the algorithm, but God can also do a lot with $50. You can reach people for as little as 2 cents a day to get someone to watch your video. So I think that's just amazing. And then the week before, all right, start doing some more. If you've been posting on social media once a week, bring it up to 2 or 3 times a week. Really promote the event. Okay. This is really for church-wide events. You don't want to just promote your senior adult women's baseball trip like this, but your fall festival, even stuff for families or parents, anything like that. Go ahead and ramp up the promotions. Do another email blast. Hey, by the way, this is coming up next week. Invite your friends. Here's what to expect. Last minute details. Get your congregation personally inviting. Do a challenge. Get your invite cards. Posters up in the community are coming back. People are paying attention to those because they kind of went away for a little bit. And then put up your on-site signs. Again, people driving past you do not have attention for you for more than a week. So this is a good time to put up the signs if you have any flags or signage that you want to put out there. Finally, the week of, social media takeover. This is especially great for, again, family-focused events, Thanksgiving, VBS, anything like that. Post every day. We're so excited. Behind the scenes, here's Miss June setting up the signs. Here's Ken setting up the tables. We're clearing out the sanctuary. We're putting this up. Okay, we make the switch. Make it an event. Make it something to get excited about. Even the mundane things that you don't get excited about. Shop with me at Costco for all the snacks we're going to have. Stuff like that can generate excitement and remind people that you are planning and prepared for them. You're not an afterthought. So I love that. And then live social media coverage. This one, businesses and events do really well. Churches have not caught on yet. I really want to see more of this. As the event is happening, go live. I can't tell you how many times they're like, oh, the market's today. What time is it? 10 o'clock. It closes at 3. Let's go after lunch. Right? We won't get the best things, but at least we'll get it. If you go live when the event starts, check in throughout the day, you will get some stragglers coming in that either didn't sign up, thought about it, but put it off. If you got like 100 people, I want to say you're going to get an extra couple families. And that can make all the difference in them. So live social media coverage, I love. You cannot post too much on Facebook, by the way, or Instagram or Twitter or wherever you're doing stuff. The CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, is never going to call you and say, Pastor, you're posting way too much on the social media. You got to stop. Okay. Just keep posting it out there because, again, not everyone, in fact, a super minority is actually going to see your posts. So keep sharing that stuff out there. And this is like a super simple plan, but it's one that I know is going to work. I've done it in my church. We've done it for clients. And yes, you can add some stuff in there, like 2 weeks before, put out that press release. 4 weeks before, start a warm-up campaign on Facebook to get some eyeballs, to make sure your paid advertising lands to the right people. There's a lot more that you can do, but keep it simple. This is going to especially work well for churches under 100 to get the word out and get people coming to their church. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. I appreciate everyone watching these videos. Subscribe to this channel if you want more tips like this. Ask questions for anything that you have questions about, burning questions. I'd love to cover that in these videos. And God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.